I'm called to be a fucking free individual. And that shouldn't be so fucking hard. That shouldn't be so goddamn fucking hard. Step outside of your little fucking bubble. Every day, step outside of your little bubble. The world is fake. People act in predictable ways. And honestly, I'm sick of being in this fucking world without the things and the freedom necessary to really, people act like freedom isn't a thing. You can do that with any word. So what? You can take a word and question the core of that word. Post-structuralism. Congratulations. I don't give a fuck about the people's politics. Do you see? Which sounds to me like pure fucking communism, if I'm being totally honest. The people's politics. But what the fuck else would you call it? I never wanted to give a fuck about social media. Censorship, which is another facet of communism. Never wanted to fucking care about any of that. Obviously, social control is fucking necessary on some level. Now, why would you control people? Because people, left to their own devices, will destroy everything. Obviously. They act like just because there are institutions in society like Christianity or mainstream religion that's just the only view. When the fuck, you know, when the fuck they act as if understanding that principle that Christianity and religion are social control. I came to that conclusion when I was fucking 12. But that's not a mature understanding. That's an infantile, juvenile understanding. It's true, but at the same time, it's multifaceted. It serves a purpose. Religion serves a purpose, obviously. A lot of those things are done just so that the average person is way more fucking barbaric. They're actually closest to the barbarians, the savages, people who were from warring, whether you're European or fucking African, what the fuck ever. People in the lower classes were enslaved, whether you're European or black, and they were brought to work labor, basically. But they came from warring savage tribes. And Christianity came along and helped civilize. It controlled them, yes. But it also, it's like there's a homicidal schizophrenic on the loose. You guys caught him. Wouldn't you want to dose his ass out with fucking antipsychotics? So that, like, well, you know it's going to affect his brain. You know he's going to be a little slower cognitively. But if you ever want to reform or rehabilitate such a man, he's going to need some fucking, antipsychotics. I mean, it's obvious. And then, it's a way of disciplining. People don't understand, that's the problem. People don't understand how fucking barbaric the human race can be. And that's not a good fucking thing. Human beings are tribal and ideological. The average person they don't have self-awareness. So they don't know what they're even doing. They're so dumb and so cognitively immature and emotionally immature that they don't know the consequences of their actions. They don't know that their support for a certain cause, what they may feel is human rights, which really ain't a right. It's actually making, at this point, I think we're just making a joke of human rights. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up because it didn't used to be like that. That's not what human rights were for. They were for real rights, you know? At some point, the lines got blurred. And then all this bullshit started coming to the mainstream. People, and it is bullshit. There's so much bullshit out there. And by the way, I never wanted to care about any of it. But that's the easy thing to do, right? I never wanted to be around such people. Because you can't, if you want to really make a change in life, you don't need to be some kind of ultra popular celebrity. We've made a joke of celebrity and famous people as well. If you were famous, it was always because of a renowned skill. Not anymore with the Kim Kardashians of the world and everything else. We've made a joke of everything. That life just seems like a joke. A cruel, sick one at this point. A cruel, sick joke. Things have gone so twisted. And if you want to make a change in the world, a real change, it doesn't start with being some ultra popular celebrity or some bullshit like that. It starts with meeting the people, talking to the people, and personally changing their lives. One by one if you must. One by one. Person-to-person basis. That's how you make positive change. And it doesn't need to be on social media either. It doesn't need to be on social media. Because some of the best things you do in service of others will only be known between you and that person. If you go around bragging about it, it kind of just undermines the whole point of it, just like it says in the Bible of all places. Now people are just, they've made a joke of human rights. It's not about human, don't get it fucking twisted, to use the fucking vernacular. Don't get it fucking twisted. People have made a joke of human rights. And that's a sad, pathetic thing, because human rights exist for a reason. They exist to actually help people. You're called to be authentic and fucking real and fight with all your might. To change your mood. To change yourself in the best way possible. Because a bad mindset is the start of the destruction process. And if you have a healthy mindset, that's the start of a building process. I refuse to believe the fucking conspiracies of the world. Because it's just too convenient and too easy to do nothing but be lazy. I refuse to believe, even if some conspiracies are true, which some are, I refuse to let that infect my mind, because that's a mind virus. It doesn't help anybody be their best to believe that everything's so fucked up, that there's nothing you can do. Everything is fucked up, but there's something you can do about it. And it starts on a small scale. It's not asking everybody to go above and beyond. The people who are capable for more can do more. But everybody plays a fucking part, and nobody's been playing any parts because they're all pretending to be somebody on the fucking internet. And that's why I use this goddamn fucking thing, not because I'm trying to be something I'm not, but because it's the right fucking thing to do. not just about the right thing to do, it's also about living a virtuous life, being a free, capable individual. People love to attack the word free, you know, with that what do they call it? Post-structuralist nonsense. Break down the word free. And, you know, you can break down anything. They've proven that. You can make people question the core of anything, which is, maybe that was just some psyop or something, but it's fascinating. I mean, they already knew that. They had to have already known that, because in 1984, 2 plus 2 equals 5. Isn't that obvious? People swallow the Kool-Aid. So what? We've known this forever. Jim Jones. People would do absolutely irrational things if others are doing it, because they want to be invited. They want to be accepted. I don't want to be invited. I don't want to be accepted. But I do have a lot to offer the fucking world and myself. And they're not mutually exclusive. It's okay to be fucking selfish. If you're a truly evil person, you pay for it. And that's because a truly evil person doesn't exist, because the concept of evil is poorly understood. Evil is more so ignorance than anything. A truly ignorant and evil person suffers at the hand of themselves. No one else has to hand out divine punishment. That's how it works. Once you understand verse invite you, it becomes so fucking clear. Obviously. If you're constantly committing vices, or being a person full of vices, don't fucking complain when you fucking hate everything about yourself in your life. Don't fucking complain when your life is just fucking horrible. Now, I seek those people out, not because I want to be around them, because I don't want to be around them. But the responsible thing to do is those people need help the most. Clearly, they need the most help. They're fucked up. They're fucked up. Something went wrong, and they didn't get the proper, they weren't raised right, basically. And if many parents fail their children, then they become everybody else's responsibility.